I'm Taraji P. Henson, and I play Ali Davis in What Men Want. Well, I wanted to do this film, number one, because I was a fan of the original, and I thought what a brilliant concept to flip-flop the genders, and how about making a black woman and put her in a high testosterone situation, and let's see what comes out of it. I thought that was brilliant. I just thought the script was written uh, very well. And I was just honored that they thought of me. I think what makes this movie so timely and relevant is the subject matter. We're in an age where now we're discussing equal pay for women and men. And this movie definitely addresses it. Ali is trying to become a partner in a boys' club. And she's watching all these men rise before her, and it's frustrating because numbers don't lie, and she's putting up the numbers, but she's not getting the check. And I think a lot of women out there will identify with Ali and her struggles. What makes Ali a total badass is that she doesn't back down. She's trying to get through that glass ceiling. And I really identify with her as far as the work I'm trying to do in the industry and break through glass ceilings and do things that haven't been done before, because why not? She doesn't back down. She actually is one of the guys. She can hang with the best of them. She has jokes just like all of them, and she can fend for herself, and that's because of her dad. Her dad instilled her to be a fighter, and she looks up to Muhammad Ali. I mean, he's the greatest fighter of all time. Ali comes from a broken home. Her mother left when she was young, and so her father was left to raise her. So she was raised by a single father who owns a boxing gym, and so all of her life she was around men. So she kind of operates like a guy, but she's a girl. So I think the most interesting part of her arc is that, usually in rom-coms, the woman is going through her struggles and then she meets a man and then all of a sudden magically everything is perfect. Well, this is different. We took a different approach. We took a more realistic approach. In life, I don't think women's strength should be based on men's approval, or women's anything should be based on men's approval. I mean, we're totally competent to do anything. When she gets the power to hear men, you don't know your flaws until someone tells them to you. But she's so intimidating that people are afraid to say things to her. And even if they do, she has a way of twisting it around like, it's not me, it's you. Because her dad told her to always have herself. No one else will. So she doesn't know how to ask for help or even allow someone to help her. So that's something that she learns through this gift. And she learns a softer side of herself. She doesn't know how to be a nurturing woman because she didn't have one around her. Richard Roundtree plays Skip Davis. And it was hard for me to hold it together a lot of times because he reminds me of my dad who passed away in '06. And just that relationship was, some days it was kind of hard. I kind of kept it to myself. I don't think anybody ever knew that, but I think those scenes are gonna come off really charming because he really has the feel of my actual father who has passed. Ali, for the most part of her life, took her friends for granted, especially her sisterhood. Women need that. We need a nurturing. I call my girlfriends the sisters of the yam. It's based on a book. But yams are very nurturing, and that's what women are. We're very resourceful, and I think that we do well when we come together. And Ali doesn't understand that, and it took her to hit rock bottom and lose everything for her to get the picture. But she got it. And that's the thing about life and love and friends. It's a beautiful thing when you have friends that love you through your flaws. That's when you know you have really good friends. And thank God she came to that realization because she was on the verge of losing some really good support system. Well, Wendy I've worked with before, of sure, on Think Like a Man. So it was great to reunite with her. I just think she's absolutely funny. I am a fan of her work, and I watch the Goldbergs. And Tamala, I've known for years. I was so excited to finally work with her because she's someone that I admired long before I even acted. Before I got to LA, I saw her work. So I was just happy to finally be able to work with her. And I mean, these women are very funny. Phoebe, it's just on the set, it wasn't acting. I just felt like I knew them. Sometimes when you work with women, you just don't know how the attitudes, and it was just like we knew each other and we went way back, and it never felt like work. I love Josh, and our chemistry is amazing. I mean, I literally want to do another movie with Josh. Like a superhero film, and he'll be my sidekick. He's an amazing companion on film. He really is. His comedic timing and his wit is impeccable. Tracy Morgan. He reminds me of Rodney Dangerfield. He really does. His wit, his humor, because he'll be talking about one thing, and next thing you know, you went left. And it's like, Tracy, hey, how do we get on this topic? And it's just like, it's true. Who's not a fan of Erykah Badu? But I just remember reading the script, and I come across the character of Sister. And, she's into crystals and teas and herbs and, the spirits. And I said, Erykah Badu. I hit Will right away. I said, who do you guys have in mind for Sister? Because the only person I can think that comes up to mind right away is Erykah Badu. We need to get her. And he was like, yeah, I feel that. I said, go on her page. Go on her page. I bet you right now she's burning an incense, drinking some tea, planting some flowers. I just think she's perfect. And then, I know she has a great background in acting. So it's easy. That was an easy cast.